Hi everybody, I'm Shaina from Shaina Falcone Fitness. Thank you for joining me today for this 30-minute bar sculpt. We're not going to use a bar, so you can do the whole thing on your mat. We will use a ball, but if you don't have a ball, you could use a yoga block, a roll of paper towel, or a couch cushion, a little throw pillow folded in half. We're also going to use weights. I have my 2 pounds. If you don't have weights, you can do it without, or grab soup cans or water bottles. Let's start in a plie position. We're going to warm up here. Heels are in, toes are out. I want you to ground your heels into the mat, press your tailbone down, reach tall out of the top of your head, and zip up through your low belly. We're going to plie down, spread out your toes, and then press it up tall with the ball. Down and up. We want to try not to tuck our tailbone here. It's just reaching down. We're in a neutral spine. And really important, we want our knees to reach out to the side. Our knees are going to track over our middle toe. Let's think about getting taller right here. Lift up out of your core as you reach that ball overhead. Our heels are going to press down and our arms are going to reach up. So we're creating this nice oppositional pull through the body. That's it. From your belly button up, you're reaching up. From your belly button down, you're pressing down. We've got energy going up to the sky and down through the floor. We're gonna do 4 more. Really open those hips here. Spread out your toes on the mat. Let's just get open for the workout to come. 1 more, down and up. We're gonna hold it down, bend the knees, open those inner thighs. The ball comes forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach forward and pull. Let's add some movement. Plie down, press it up. This one is about opening up your chest, squeezing into your mid-back muscles, really warming up through those postural muscles of the spine. We're gonna feel so good when we finish today. Hopefully you feel good as well while you're doing this. Lots of fun things planned. I'm excited. Let's go. We have 4. Draw those shoulder blades together. Push into the ball with your hands. 2, 1. Let's hold it down. Open up those inner thighs. We're going to rotate to the right. Keep your hips facing front. We go right through center, left through center. This rotation is torso only. Our hips stay facing the front. We're twisting from our belly button up, getting a nice rotation through our spine, warming up here. You might hear some nice little cracks through your spine. That's okay. We're just warming it up. We have 4. Let's stay low. 3, 2. Push those hips to the front. 1. Turn your toes forward. We're going to lunge right and left. Sink back, right and left. Press back into your hips. Keep your spine really long. That's it. Side to side. You can push into that ball to get a little more tension happening through the arms. We have 4, 3, 2, hold it to the right, hold. Take the ball into your left hand, bring it down, open up that right arm. Get a nice stretch here through the chest, open up, sink back into those hips. Deep breath in, bring it to center. Other side. Bring that right hand down, open up through the left arm, sink your hips back. Deep breath, bring it to the center, bend both knees. We're gonna bring the hands down. Very light on the ball here, not a lot of weight. We're going to squat, deep squat here. Bring it up. We're opening up the hips and the thighs. Down and up. Keep your spine long. Try not to round. Let's do 4 more. Hopefully you'll feel this starting to heat up through the legs. 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it here. Just soften the knees. Scoop your abs in. We're going to round the spine. Let's roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders roll back. The ball's going to get put away for now. And we're going to grab our weights or whatever prop you have to do some upper and lower body toning. We're coming back to this plie position. Get comfortable in this position. We're going to be here for a little bit. Heels in, toes out. Let's do a test. Make sure your knee is not rolling in. Your knees are out over your middle toes. Bring your weights, your hands on your thighs. Drop it down. We're gonna lift the arms up into a V position, so it's not here, it's right in a V, and then tap the legs. Up and down. Let's add a plie. Plie down here, and then up as you stand up. Tap the legs. Nice little V reach. Let's feel the energy reaching out of our fingertips. Nice and long. Imagine there's a wall behind your back. You're sliding up and down. That's a nice way to make sure you're not tucking with your pelvis or tilting back with your hips. Straight up. Now let's lift up through our core. I want it to be turned on the whole time we're doing this. We have 4. Get tall. Remember, dig those heels into the mat. Engage through your glutes. 2 more. Let's hold it down here. Little tiny circles away from the body. Little circle. That's it. Woo! Just breathe. You have 4, 3, 2. Reverse the circle. 8, 7. Feel it connect behind your shoulder blades here. Reaching your arms long. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down. We're going to tilt. We're going to tilt our hips back, keeping our spine really long. Tailbone reaches in one direction, head reaches in the other. Zip up through your abdominals. Let's lift our right arm out to the side, just the right arm. Up and down, right again. Doing a little back fly here, so I want you to squeeze right into your mid-back with your shoulder blade. 4 more, reaching those hips back. We're trying to connect into our glutes here as we reach our hips out. 2 more, soft bend in the arm. 1 more, let's go left arm. Up and down. We have 8. Try to create some resistance on the way down. We're not gonna rush this. 4 more. 3, 2. Let's alternate right and left, right here. Up, now left. Get that squeeze into your mid-back, keeping your spine long. I'm gonna show you from the side. Make sure you're not hunching. Up and down. You have 4, 3, 2. We're going back to the right, and we're going to add a rotation. Shoulders back, right arm. Open up the chest, rotate, bring it back. Again, right arm up. Your arm actually doesn't do the movement here. It comes from your waist. Your arm is coming along for the ride. The movement starts through the abdominals, through the obliques, right in your waistline. Big spinal twist. And down. 2 more. Up. Twist from the waist. And down. 1 more. Up. Center. Let's go left. So the arm floats out. The arm only moves because you twist. Bring it center and down. So that twist starts at your belly button. Spiral up your spine. Let's really get into the obliques here. Drawing up and in with our low belly. Up, open. This should feel really nice on your spine as well. Twisting is so good for digestion. Woo, 1 more. Open it up. Center. Let's do a nice big shoulder roll. And we're gonna take our arms back, palms facing up. Tricep press. I'm gonna show you again from the side so you can see my spine is really long. Woo! Working now into the backs of the arms. Keep that hinge. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's take a break from the hinge. Woo! Stand it up tall. Reaching the arms out to the side. Drop it down and now pull in. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, mid-back. Let's go faster. Down and in. That's it. I want you to engage through your back. Connect underneath your shoulders here, out and in. Really even try to connect into your biceps. We have 4, we have 3, we have 2. 1 more, now hold it. Tilt it down, same position, long spine, zip up through your belly button. Same thing, out and in. We've taken out the plie. Now we're focusing on the back. Reach your tailbone way out behind you. Imagine your sits bones, those little bones on either side of your tailbone are headlights and they're shining behind you. So reach them out. You have 4, woo! You have 3, really draw the abdominals in. 2 more. One more. Hold it here. Extend the arms. We're gonna do little snow angels. Reach the arms up to your forehead and down. Woo! Reach those fingers wide. Let's get the energy reaching out of the arms. Are you starting to sweat yet? I am. 4 more, and then we're gonna take this up tall. 3. Ooh, yes. 2. 1 more. Up. Now just take it. Drop the tailbone all the way up. Reach those fingers out long. Imagine your arms are wings. You're spreading your wings. Reach. Inhale. Exhale. Heart rate should be starting to climb here. Let's do 4. Just embrace it. Breathe deeply. 3, 2, 1 more. Woo! Roll it out. Roll it out. Okay. That was enough for the wide plie. We're gonna come into our narrow plie. Heels together. We're gonna lift up and then walk your heels in. So the heels are touching and you're just hovering your heels off the mat. Tailbone is down, lifting up through the low belly. Drop it down, palms face down this time. We're gonna plie, reach to shoulder height and down. Inhale, exhale. Reach those arms long. That's it. Energy flowing out through the fingers, out from the top of your head, and then pressing down through your feet as well. I want you to squeeze your heels together and get that connection traveling up through the back of your thighs, connecting into your core, into your glutes. The whole body is connected here. 4 more. 3, woo. 2, we're gonna hold it down. Hold. Little tiny pulses, very small. 8, 7, 6, squeeze those heels together. 5, you are in control here. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna lift the palms. Open the arms, close. Let's add the movement. Open and close. If you're finding this balance difficult, you can just lower your heels. That's an option for you. We're gonna open up the shoulders here. Palms up, palms in. Up and down. Woo! We've got 4 more. Shoulders are burning. 3, let's open those knees out to the side. 2, zip up the inner thighs here. 1 more, hold it here. Drop it down. Bend those elbows a little bit. Up, down pulses. Woo! Squeeze the heels together. Zip up the core. This is fire, but you can do it. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it out. Okay. Little shake, little shake. We're gonna come into some lunges. I'm gonna face the side so you can see a little bit better. We're gonna take our front leg, the leg closest to me. We're gonna step it back. Shoulder blades down and back here. We're gonna reach and drop. So just drop your back knee to the mat. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Your arms reach forward, but they're not reaching out of your sockets. So you're not doing a pull like this. It's a gentle reach. You have 4, 3, that's it. 2, we're gonna hold this. Hold, we're gonna do a high pull. Shoulder blades back and front. Drop that back knee. If you feel very steady, I'm gonna add a leg movement. So if you want to, you're gonna join me. We're gonna come up, tap it in, pull it back. This is optional. You can stay right where we were. Alternately, you can be here with the back heel down if you're just not feeling balanced today. So up to you where you wanna be. We have 4, we have 3, woo! We have 2, 1 more. Take it back, drop that back knee, palms up, high bicep curl, and down. Woo! Okay, imagine your arms are on a counter, so the elbows don't move, just the forearms. If you want extra, let's pulse. Down and down. Oh yeah, okay. Woo, we're in the burn now, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Woo. All right, let's do that on the other side. I'm just gonna switch so you can have a better view. You can stay right where you were. We start taking that outside leg back, Drop the back knee, shoulder blades are back. We're gonna go down and reach forward in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Drop down, reach forward, stand tall. So the shoulders stay plugged into the sockets. We're not pulling them out. It's just a nice reach, just to shoulder height. Focus on dropping your back knee down. Exhale, inhale. You have 4. 2 more. All right, let's hold it down. Let's engage those postural muscles. High pull, back and front. Remember, you can be here. You can place your back foot down for a little bit more stability. If you want to, we're gonna add that step in right here. Step in, drop it back. Open up the chest. Open up the chest without popping the ribs. That's an important distinction. Keep your rib cage closed. Exhale at the top, pushing off that opposite leg. 4 to go. Woo! 3, squeezing through the mid-back. 2, let's take it back, hold it back. Palms are up, drop that back knee. High bicep curl, in and out. Woo! Elbows are on that invisible counter. Only the forearm moves. Are you ready? Let's pulse. Down and up. I told you this would be full body, and we're doing it. Just keep going. The burn is temporary. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Reach and stand. We're gonna grab our ball again. Pick up your ball. We're gonna bring it right above the ankles. So it's off the mat. It's right above the ankles. Legs are together. We're gonna be in a narrow squat here. Shoulder blades down and back. Let's just give the arms a little break, and we're gonna squat it down. So just push your heels down, zip up through the low belly, get tall. Let's bring our hands at our chest and sink back into your hips. Squat and stand. Make sure your weight goes backwards. So you pull your hips back over your heels, down and up. 4, 3, 2, let's hold it down, hold, reach your hips back. Okay, we did this earlier. We're gonna now really focus on triceps, little pulses, up, down. I wanna show you from the side how long the spine is. What I don't wanna see is this, no tucking. Reach your tailbone out, zip up through your low belly, head is long, in line with your spine. That's it. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Pull your thumbs in together, squeeze. Whew. Feel this engaging in your mid-back. Keep reaching that tailbone long. Remember those headlights, your sits bones, they're shining out away from you. 4, 3, 2, hold, little circles. Away from the body. Feel this working underneath your shoulder blade. Really connect there. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Up and around. Keep reaching your weight back. 3, 2, 1. Flip your palms. Pulse it up. Woo! I know. Up, down, up, down. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, give those arms a break, bring them front. From here, squeeze your knees in, out, in. They might touch, they might not, it's okay. I want this squeeze to come from your inner thigh, your pelvic floor. Push and push, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the knees out. We're gonna roll up onto our toes. Woo! And down. I'm gonna show you from the side, up and down. Woo! I needed to get my balance there. Roll up and down. That's it. Really spread out your toes. That's gonna help with balance. Equal weight, big toe, baby toe. The final burn is coming up. 4, I'm gonna turn to the front. 3, keep going as I adjust here. 2, 1, here we go. Keep the heels up and pulse. Drop those hips down and up. Everything is shaking for me. The sweat is dripping into my eyes. Just stay with it. If you need to lower your heels, that's an option for you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let's circle those arms up and around. Okay, we're gonna pick up the ball. We're gonna use it as we come down to the mat. We don't need the weights anymore. You're gonna put those off to the side. If you need a drink, you're gonna grab that now. We're gonna come down onto all fours. Do a little bit more glute work. You're going to start with your knees underneath your hips, so nice and square. The ball is gonna go into my left arm. I'm gonna roll it out a little bit, not so far that I'm pulling my shoulder out of the socket, just far enough that I'm gonna add a little instability here. If you need to do this on your elbow, that's a nice option if you have any wrist issues. Now, without moving my hips, keeping my hips square, I'm gonna extend the opposite leg here. My hip bones stay facing the mat, lifting up through the chest, open chest here, zip up through the low belly. Let's lift that left leg up and down, or the back leg up and down. Sorry, it's my right leg. Left arm, right leg, but just know it's opposite, so don't worry if it's not the same that I'm doing. Opposite arm and leg. Up, down. Try not to lock the supporting arm elbow of that hand that's on the mat, so keep it soft. Let's think of reaching out long, but not twisting the hip. I don't want you to feel any type of discomfort in your back. Stay supported through the abdominals. Only lift up till you feel that squeeze right here, squeeze. We want to feel that crease line underneath the glute, getting deeper right at the top. We have 4. Stay lifted through the chest. That is such a challenge. 2, 1 more. Try not to put all your weight on the opposite leg, so center your weight. Let's do little circles up and around. Make them small, very controlled. The circle starts at the hip. Let's feel that energy. Reach from your hip all the way out through your toes. Do 1 more in this direction and reverse. So we're reaching our toes long. The circle starts at the hip. Really feel that movement in the hip socket. That's it. 1 more. Bring it in. Have a nice little seat. We'll just switch the ball over, plant it, get those knees readjusted. They are right underneath your hips. Extend this leg. We'll make sure we're not twisting, so our hip bones are square to the mat. Lift up out of the chest. Try not to lock the supporting arm. Slight bend. We're just gonna reach the leg up and tap down. Reach it up. So think of it as a reach more than a lift. It's a lengthening from the top of your hip, and that length just reaches out your leg. This is why bar and Pilates, we say it creates long, lean muscles. We're always thinking about length, moving from a place of length and not tension. So abdominals are supported, supporting your spine. Chest is open. We don't want to lift so high that we twist the hip or compromise the lower back. Feel that squeeze at the top of your glute. That crease line right between your glute and your hamstring deepening. That's it, just nice and flowing movement here. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Let's hold it up. Glide the shoulders back, lift the chest, scoop the abs in. Circles, starting from the top of the hip. Very small, very controlled. Reaching the energy out through the feet. 2 more, and reverse the direction. So picture that hip socket starting the rotation, and the energy reaches out long through the leg. 2 more, and 1. Bring it down, just take a nice little seat. We're gonna work into our obliques now, and a little bit more into the glutes. Come onto your side. You need to wipe the sweat. I needed to wipe the sweat. Coming onto our side. Elbow is going to come right underneath the shoulder. Make sure you're not out here. We're lifted. We're gonna take the knees and pull them back. I'm gonna move myself forward here so they're almost in line. Knees, hips, shoulders. We're gonna take the ball, push your hand into it, and we're gonna lift up our hips. all the way up. Now, I will give you an option. If this feels like too much, you can keep your hips down. We are gonna extend the top leg. So once we get there, if you feel you need to lower that bottom hip, please take that option. Otherwise, we're gonna lift it up, draw the shoulder blades back, lift up from underneath. This is key. We wanna work the obliques here. Extend that top leg, extend the top arm, woo, up and down. Remember, you have the option to do this with the bottom hip down. Try not to rotate this knee or this hip. It is parallel. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, bend that knee in. Teeny tiny pulses, lower, lift. Draw your shoulders back. Get that nice lift. It's all about that underneath lift for the obliques. 4 more. Get those hips up. 3. Draw your shoulders down and back. 2. 1 more. And down. We're coming right over. We're wasting no time in this workout. Right over to the other side. Your elbow is in. Your shoulders are pulling back. Draw those knees back. Zip up through the belly. So get that length pulling up through the core. Push up with the hips. Extend the leg, extend the arm. You have the option to lower the hip. Let's go, arm to leg. Reach and down, keeping parallel through this top leg. Staying lifted through the hips. They want to sink. We're not going to let them. Up and down. You have 4 more. Just stay with it. Working the obliques and the outer thighs and the glutes, actually, and the shoulders. 1 more. So many things. Drop it down. Little tiny lowers of the hips. Up, down. Get that nice big push right here. Think of dragging your shoulder blades down your back, creating space between your shoulders and your ears. If your head bothers you, look down at the mat. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Woo, drop it down. All right, we have a few minutes left, a very few. We're gonna work through the abdominals and a little bit into the hips. So let's take the ball, squeeze it between the knees. We're gonna go into a quick bridge series. Hands down, pressing down. Inhale here. Your tailbone is on the mat. You're gonna exhale, scoop your low belly in, pull your lower back to the mat, and then peel off 1 vertebra at a time. We're in a bridge position. If you need to bring your heels in a little bit, you can. I want you to press your heels down, reach long out of your knees, reach long out of the top of your head. Make sure your ribs are down, your hips are up, abdominals are in. We're gonna just do an alternating heel lift, right and left, or left and right, wherever that happens to be for you. Up and down. I want you to press evenly from big toe to baby toe. Lift the heel, trying not to let those hips drop. They're staying up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna scoot my heels in a little closer. We're gonna lift both heels. Here we go. Up and down. Try to press evenly through your foot. Your heels lift, but your hips stay up. The heels are the only thing that's moving. We are lightly squeezing that ball, so your inner thigh should be feeling this. 4 more. 3, 2. We're gonna try a challenge. Hold it here. Can you kick your right leg forward and keep your hips up? Drop it down. Can you kick your left leg forward? Woo! Try it again. Weight is across your shoulders. The hips stay up. We're trying to just kick 1 leg at a time, keeping nice stability through the hips. Let's try 4 more. Push your hands into the mat. Still reaching your knees away long, your head away long in the other direction. 1 more. Hold it here. Inhale. Now let's roll it down 1 vertebra at a time. Softening, softening through the spine. Imprint your lower back and then come to a neutral spine. Let's get into the abdominals. We're gonna lift the legs up. Just readjust the ball so it's just between your knees. We're gonna flex the feet. You can have your tailbone on the mat, hip bones facing the ceiling, pulling up through your core. If your lower back feels any discomfort, just draw it down into the mat a little bit. From here, we're just gonna squeeze the ball. Not so much from our knees, but from our inner thighs. If you wanna add more, you're gonna bring a basket with your hands, bring your hands to the nape of your neck, gaze at the ball, and just come up very, very small. So we're not crunching all the way up. Our spine is long, the tips of our shoulder blades are on the mat. Zip up through your low belly. Feel your pelvic floor working to crush this ball. Hold it, press your head into your hands, gaze at your navel. 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Keep the feet flexed. We're gonna press the legs out. Exhale, draw them in. Inhale, press it out, squeeze the ball. Exhale, use your glutes and your abs to draw the legs in. You always have the option of bringing your upper body down to the mat. Keep your gaze at the tops of your thighs. Try not to let your gaze go to the ceiling because that can strain your neck. Bring it out. Zip up the low belly as you pull the legs in. Really feel that zipping up of the core. How you doing? Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Let's take a break for the upper body. Bring the heels together. We're gonna do little tiny dips of the legs. We lower just a tiny bit. Now use your deep abdominals to exhale, pull the legs in. Inhale, scoop up through your low belly, pull in. If you want to, you can add that tiny little chest lift, gazing at your navel, trying to not bulge or pop the abdominal wall. This is deep core work. Zip up through your low belly to pull the legs in. Keep it small. Let's do 4 more. Scoop it in. 3 more. Pushing your head into your hands. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it here. Open those elbows out. We're gonna rock side to side through our shoulders, doing a little twist. Twist to the front, come through center, twist to the back. Our rib cage wraps around to make this twist happen. Your hips do not twist at all. They're staying nice and still. So we have a quiet pelvis. Twisting from your belly button, wrapping the ribs across. Elbows are wide. Your head pushes into your hands so you're not helping at all with your neck or your arms. We inhale center. Exhale twist. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Woo, drop it down. Take the ball, roll it up. One last little thing. I like to finish with some extension just to stretch out the spine. So we're gonna come onto our stomach. You can take the ball just between your ankles here. And we're gonna lay down, extending our arms long. Shoulder blades are down and back. I want you to scoop your abdominals off the mat. We're gonna hover our upper body very, very slightly. This is so small. Just hover. Your gaze is down. Your arms are long. Make sure your chin isn't up. Look right down at the mat. And we're just gonna pulse the arms up, down. Up, down. That's it. Reaching long out of the top of your head. Reaching out of your toes. Your glutes are slightly engaged. Your abdominals are pulling in. Hip bones are pressing down into the mat. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to the front. Glide your shoulder blades back. Create length between your ears and your shoulders. We're going to reach our toes long, reach our legs out and down. This is very small. It's not a high lift. It's a reach out and away. Again, it's that length coming from the top of the hip bone, like someone's pulling your legs away from you. I want you to feel long here. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now reach the legs. Push yourself up a little bit off of the mat. Can you extend your arms? Just hold it here, belly button in, little pulse of the arms. This is our last little exercise. This is a low hover, remember, we're not up too high. Reach long from your head, from your toes. 3 more. 2, 1. Drop it down. Push it up, scoop your abs in, take it into a little child's pose here. I'm just gonna kick the ball away. Scoop the abs in, roll it up. Let's stretch it out. You made it. I may have gone a little over 30 minutes, but I wanted to get that last extension in. So we're gonna take a nice stretch here. Legs are wide, sink down. If you can come all the way down with your hands, come all the way down. If you're up here, that's fine. I want to stretch into the hips and the glutes. Let's take our right hand in the middle. Let's open up, send your hips back. Enjoy this nice stretch here. Through the legs, through the back. Bring it down. Other side, up. Really opening here through the spine. Take this time for some deep breathing. Walk over to the left. Just try to bring your head close to the leg. Again, send those hips back. And walk it over. Sink back into the hips. Bring your head toward the leg. And bring it center. Let's heel toe the feet in. Just bend right and left. Let's bend the knees, scoop the abs in, roll it up, roll the shoulders back. We're gonna do a quick quad stretch. If you need to grab onto a counter or a piece of furniture, you can do so. Knees in, push your hips forward. We did a lot of quad work standing. I wanna take a second and stretch it out. Woo. Sometimes grabbing your ear also balances you. Okay, other side. Bring it up, bring your knees in, press your hips forward. That's it. Hopefully you're a sweaty mess now, like I am. Bring it down. Let's just take the arms out. Feel that nice stretch through the chest, reach them back. Drop them down, bring them up overhead. Grab your elbows, go to one side, go to the other side, and down. Let's take a deep cleansing breath together at the end to finish it off. Here we go. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, exhale all your stress, anything that's lingering in the body, let it go. Shake it out. You did it. Thank you guys. Let me know how you did. I love hearing from you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.